I will just say Republicans right now are trying to recruit and give bonuses to people who want to serve in ICE. And Democrats right now and people on the left are encouraging violence against people who want to serve in ICE.
They are?
And are putting them in harm's way every day.
How
so
exactly?
The two parties and how they're treating ICE agents right now, I think Republicans embracing recruitment of ICE and Democrats encouraging maybe violence.
So we're just going to make a declarative statement like that without providing a single shred of evidence.
You have not seen the myriad stories of ICE agents?
Okay,
Democrats every day are calling them the Gestapo.
No.
Do you think that helps or hurts?
I mean, if you're supporting people that are calling ICE Gestapo, that means you also agree that Trump is a Nazi. It might not be the same thing, but the moment you don't tell people that, yo, don't call people Gestapo, that means also you don't mind if they call them a Nazi supporter, right? Yeah, sure, Anna. They're throwing candy. Candy, take the candy. You're married? We're throwing rice.
Hey, what happened to you, bro? They shot you in the head? You alright?
I'm sure the guy in the head are going to say it was mostly peaceful. No rock bounce accidentally hit him. No, I'm sure it's a rubber bullet. I'm like, okay, I'll believe you. It still looks kind of aggressive for the rest if I did believe
Calling them the Gestapo. Do you think that helps or hurts?
Well, they do act like Gestapo when
Now
they're showing up.
Now you're doing
well, they are.
I
They're just showing up.
I assume you condone the violence.
Pesky trucks.
Do you condone the violence?
Listen, I don't want my tax dollars going to that garbage, okay? Those people do not deserve to be treated that way simply because they might be undocumented.
Do the ICE agents deserve to be having violent acts committed, rocks thrown at them?
No, they don't. They don't.
I hope so.
Because I thought you understood it, but it seems you didn't. So now you seem like a left-leaning person that suddenly is centered and suddenly you're left-leaning again. They would call you a grifter.
To be having violent acts committed, rocks thrown at them?
No, they don't. They don't. Those people who do that get arrested and they should be arrested.
And already I think you're grifting. Why? Because if they arrested all the people throwing rocks, which includes legal and illegal, don't you think they would arrest way more people than only the illegals that they wanted to arrest with a criminal record? Think about it.
Get arrested and they should be arrested.
Why don't they doing that? Because they've been told the ICE agents are Gestapo.
Have you considered the fact that in a city like Los Angeles that has a massive immigrant community, when they see their mothers or fathers or family members rounded up, that leads to a lot of rage and they retaliate. I'm not saying they should. That is criminal. They should not assault a police officer.
I have grown up that whenever I have a reaction, I can be arrested. The moment somebody tells me you have the right to react in a specific way, if somebody does something to your family, even if they're wrong,
that leads to a lot of rage and they retaliate.
Don't you think there might be the possibility I think I can just poke your eye out or something like that? Because I think if that is your messaging, that you understand why I'm so angry, you might justify or incentivize something else. Because you would never say that to somebody on the other side.
That's racist.
That is criminal. They should not assault a police officer. Let me just tell you something. Someone messes with my family, I get violent. Okay, that's how I feel about family.
Good to know.
I protect family. So don't be surprised when people feel angry when they feel that there's a bunch of feds in their city invading their city, going after people who are just day laborers that are Home Depot parking lot.
That's dangerous talk.
Yeah, that is dangerous talk. Are you freaking kidding me? If you tell somebody your family committed a crime, something bad, illegal or whatever in that country, and normally you can't even do it in your own country. If you do it here, you have human right and they can't do it. And if you react in such a way and people defend you on TV, you got our support. While you're breaking the law, I understand your pain. Because I would do the same thing. I'm like, what? Remember to subscribe.
Do I need to subscribe?
¿Por qué?
I don't see that anywhere. You might see it once in a while on TV to promote the message that you have the right, but nobody that I've known in Spain when they get deported, in Curacao when they get deported back to Venezuela, in Holland when they get deported back to my own country, I see nobody explode thinking I have the human right and I can attack the core. The fact they don't even have to do that because there isn't a sanctuary city to hide the people that committed the crime.
It leads to unrest. It leads to a ton
No,
of
it's
unrest.
more than that. They are physically
that's-
attacking.
And by the way, it is
There's an
interesting.
800% increase in attacks on ICE agents.
Let me explain it in simple terms. Imagine there's a bully at the school of my kid and they do something to my kid. And I have the same thing. Do you know how I would react if I find out that you're doing something to my son? Parents get violence. I just can't believe you're saying that ICE agents are causing the unrest when they're trying to arrest the people that came in illegally and they're applying the law which is normal. But suddenly you're like, no, you're causing unrest because you're applying your law. Which they do apply in their own country, but you don't say that it's... I don't understand it anymore. You just want to be right. And when somebody just want to be right and you pretend like you're a centrist, yeah, I think you're a grifter.
As of yesterday, we have 541,000 users across this nation. Are they using it the way it should be? Yes, because that's the only way it can be used. In 2 taps, somebody can report an ICE sighting and alert those around them within a 5-mile radius. So to those who say this app is doxing somebody or this app is going to cause violence against law enforcement, there's literally no way to do that.
It's not calling violence, it's just an app. It's going to tell people that you tell them they have the human right to not go back to their country, and the people that go protest, they have the human right to throw rock.
That leads to a lot of rage, and they retaliate.
But they're not trying to hurt them. But if somebody hurts you, we're not just gonna blame it always on the cops. We're gonna be honest and talk about maybe a rock bounce and hit your head. Deal.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, turloqueta, verdeta, welcome.